What's up, everybody? Welcome to the GameFreak. Today we are going to talk about Atari and how they have just let everyone know that they are going to be releasing the 7800 Plus. They actually did this a couple days ago, but I've been extremely busy, so I want to give everyone all the details that I know anyway. But first, let's go back a little bit and talk about the original Atari 7800. So the original Atari 7800 was released in May of 1986, and it was priced at $140. It was Atari's attempt to create another system as a successor to the very successful Atari 2600. The 7800 was backwards compatible and could play most 2600 cards, and that was a pretty big deal, especially back in 1986. The 7800 probably would have done better if it was released a couple years earlier. It was actually announced by Atari back in May of 1984. Unfortunately, it had to be shelved for a couple years because of the sale of the company. When finally released, it had a huge disadvantage competing with both the Sega Master System and the console that took the world by storm, the Nintendo Entertainment System. So I always felt that the 7800 had so much potential. I'm actually glad they're releasing this 7800 Plus along with a handful of new games. That's pretty awesome. So the overview of the 7800 Plus is as follows. This is according to their website, Atari's website. It says, "Get your pixel fix like it's 1986. That's a tongue twister. The new Atari 7800 Plus joins the ranks of such timeless design icons as shoulder pads, crop tops, and aviator sunglasses. Inspired by the original 80s design, this scaled down version fits today's living rooms and connects easily to modern TVs via HDMI. It supports both 2600 and 7800 game cartridges and comes with the new wireless CX78 Plus gamepad, an untethered recreation of the radical controller Atari released with the 7800 in Europe in the 80s. Use its 2-button gaming power to journey through Bentley Bear's Crystal Quest, the brand new cartridge sequel to Crystal Castles." So this system will be available in winter of 2024. There is no exact date from what I can see on the website, and the price point is $129.99, which I think is a decent price considering it's actually $10 cheaper than its original release date price back in 1986. And last but not least, these are the features on the 7800 Plus. It plays both Atari 2600 and 7800 game carts, near perfect compatibility with original and third-party Atari games, includes the new wireless CX78 Plus gamepad for all of your 2-button gaming needs, easily connects to any screen via HDMI, widescreen or 4:3 viewing options for all displays. Included is the cartridge Bentley Bear's newest 7800 Adventure, Bentley Bear's Crystal Quest, and USB-C charging cable. Wall charging plug is not included. So I'm pretty excited about this actually, and I've kind of laid off on Atari lately because of the fact a lot of people are still waiting on things that they ordered like a year ago, and that kind of turned me off. I have nothing against Atari. Obviously, Atari is like the OG for me. This is where I started gaming, was the Atari 2600. Nothing could have beaten that back in the day. I could have never imagined that until, obviously the NES came out and I was all about it. I remember, how you're kind of a dickhead when you're a kid, and I should have known better because I was a little bit older when the NES came out. Shit, what was that? 85, 86, something like that. I was like 10, 10 years old, 11 years old, somewhere around there. And you still have that dickhead mentality as a or mentality as a kid, no filter, where one of my friends didn't get the NES and me and a bunch of my other friends did, and he got the 7800 instead, and we're like, yeah, yeah, fuck that. That thing sucks. We got the NES. And should have never said anything like that. And then I actually went to his house, spent the night there and stuff, and was playing the 7800, and I loved it, man. We had a good time playing that, and I always wished that I would have purchased the 7800 at some point, and I didn't. I didn't ask for it for Christmas, my birthday, anything like that. And with maybe the hopes of getting it. I don't know. I don't know if my parents would have done it because, they got me my Nintendo for my birthday. So I I've always kicked myself in the ass for not getting this because I do think that the 7800 had like tons of potential, but it was just unfortunate that the time that it came out, yeah, man, it was competing against the Master System and biggest the NES, and it wasn't gonna beat the NES. There's just no way. But going back and playing some 7800 games, I seen that what I missed out on, especially because I have the Atari Game Station. So when I do play that, it's mostly 7800 games that I'm playing, and I really enjoy the 7800 content, even though that Game Station doesn't really have a great library at all. In fact, that's my biggest gripe on it. I think it's a nice looking system and everything, but the library on it I think is awful. And I could, upgrade it because you can add games to it. I just haven't done it, and I really doubt I am going to do it. However, this 7800 is really intriguing to me because hey, if I can start collecting some 7800 games, especially I want to check out some of these new games. That would be really cool. Now, obviously, I don't want the whole set of 7800 games. I'm not that type of gamer. I want to get the games that I know that I will like, or the games that I think look pretty cool. So yeah, I am very intrigued by this. The one thing I am not doing, I will not pre-order this at all. I refuse to pre-order anything from anybody really, but especially Atari. I've just seen way too many of my friends and content creators that have just been waiting forever from different items that they purchased from Atari. They need to get they need to fix that issue. They need to get their shit together when it comes to that. But other than that, man, I think when this thing is available where I can just order it from Amazon, or let's say I go to Target or something and see it, I'm definitely gonna pick it up, man. This looks really cool. It's something that I'm glad I'm excited about an Atari product again because they've kind of pushed me away from seeing all these problems that they've been having. So I am glad that I'm excited about something else besides like evercade or PlayStation or something like that. I'm glad that the OG is back, and they are offering something that I'm interested in. So I really can't wait to check this thing out. Let me know if you guys plan on getting this. I think it looks pretty cool. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about it. And if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out this channel a lot, and I greatly appreciate it. And until the next video, game on, everybody.